Alright. Today, we're building this. We're actually trying to get the whole thing in the shop. We're building this. Or actually, maybe this. There we go. So this is a kit from Trumpeter, or Trumpeter, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was sold as from Takaratomi, and I actually bought this on HLJ.com, and I don't know, Trumpeter is I thought it was an American brand. Might not be so. Yeah, so you can guess why I bought this, and the reason why you're watching this. Surprisingly enough, like this line of kits, there's a whole lineup of these. There's a bunch of these, right? And she's like one of those. Many of these are basically discontinued. Not this one though, still being sold and made. You can guess why. So yeah, this is the Transformers stuff. Bought this because like it looked very detailed, and the screenshots, I mean the pictures showed a fairly detailed thing, and it has hips for some reason. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. There seems to be like some kind of moving parts here. It seems to be fairly complex kind of articulations. Yeah, that is exactly why I bought this. I did try to get the Bumblebee one, but it kept being out of stock. That's my excuse. And I think now it's like discontinued. Or it's like way more expensive. This wasn't too expensive. I think it was like $20, maybe less. And yeah, I mean it's a pretty looking thing. Let's put it this way: it's pink. It's all like sleek, smooth, shiny. Kind of want to get the rest of these. Do want to get the Optimus Prime one if it still exists, and the Bumblebee one. Maybe some more of these. I mean, depending if this kit is good or not, I will maybe try to like get the other ones. The problem is like if it's not a non-Bandai, I mean, many manufacturers do not like reprint things. They just have a limited run. And then once it's gone, it becomes a collector's item. But yeah, this is Arcee from the Transformers series, Bumblebee. I think there was like a show. I don't know. I mean, like I watched like the first one, the reboot. I mean, the movie from Michael Bay, which was like so long ago. I maybe have watched the second one. I don't think I watched the third one, unless I saw it like in the airport or something. It was on some waiting room somewhere. It was just on TV at the time, bits of it, and it might have been on a plane. I think it was just like there on a plane. So I watched the third one, parts of it. I have no idea like if there's been additional series or spin-offs and things. I haven't followed the new Transformers. Transformers like originally like a Japanese show. Let's not forget that. I don't remember the exact original name, but the general concept of it is from like an anime or something like that. But yeah, it looks nice. Let's say that. I like the shape of it. It's not a bad thing. It has hips. It has things to it. Was this necessary? Definitely not. Is it? Oh, it just craven. I don't know. No, that's not the word. It definitely like they know what they're doing. Whoever designed this, it's on purpose. It was unnecessary. You do not. There's no gender. I don't think there's like. They're machines. They take the shape of whatever thing they inhabit. They do not need to have like male, female kind of genders here, but this one's definitely. Unless that's a guy, I don't know. That could be just a guy and just one of the guys, one of the Transformers, one of the Autobots. Anywho, there's not much on the box. I mean, it's there's something interesting here. Like I bought this off LJS, but there's a sticker on top of the label here, and there seems to be stuff underneath it. It says like Doisha model, so I don't know exactly who made this. It's or if it's like I'm gonna try to remove this. Let's see if I can remove this. We're doing this live. Please keep this packaging since it contains important information. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have removed that, but yeah. I mean, I don't need this thing, so I'm just gonna remove it here. Then it's gonna get glue everywhere. And so basically, I'm guessing, yeah, this is originally meant for like a not very a good job, not a very satisfying thing here. This was originally meant for like an American audience target, the original box, and then just slapped the label on there to be sold in the Asian market, and the Japanese market. You couldn't be bothered to let's try doing this slowly. Very stringy in here. Probably gonna fail. So far I'm getting notch. I'm guessing it's the same label, just translated a bit. It is unnecessary. Another unnecessary thing I'm doing here. It's like over-sexualized robots. Not a sex bot, but you get the idea. Oh, basically, yeah. I'm assuming it's the same thing. North American regional distributor, blah blah. Yeah. So basically, this is the labeling for like the American distributor, and they just slapped some sticker on it for the Asian market. But yeah, it seems like going to be fairly interesting. It's a very small box. So I don't know how complex it is. I don't know how difficult it's going to assemble. It does say you do. Oh, no nipper required. Look at this. Easy assemble. It's like Legos. pre-painted. No glue required. Okay, so this is probably going to be easy. We're going to see how it goes. I'm not sure before I check the stream. Before I do the unboxing here. Okay. Let's see. Are you okay, stream? Alright, so I'm gonna show it like this, I guess. Let me just adjust the or this is fine. This way? Yeah. Okay, so, alright, 70 pieces in this thing, so I'm gonna unbox it, and it's a bit stuck already. So, opening of the box here, we're trying. Is there some kind of tape anywhere? I don't know. Okay. It doesn't want to open. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it is pre-painted. What do you mean? You do need nippers. So let's put this in. Not a lot, very light box. Not a lot of weight to it. Comes with a stand, surprisingly. Look at that. Stand with a logo and everything. Surprisingly, very decent quality. Oh, you have heads here that are directly on little things. It is pre-painted, so I guess this is not bad quality. Very decent. Kind of small instruction sheet. So this is gonna be easy. Okay, not too hard. So the instructions, because I guess I bought this in Japanese store. This is fairly. It has multiple language, so we're good here. Transformers Arcee here. You have the. It is a very small sheet. Usual warnings, your guide here. You have very few runners. This is gonna be easy. I thought it was gonna be complicated. I'm gonna have to like assemble lots of parts, but no, it seems fairly easy and small. Okay, you have a paint guide as well. You don't need that. It's already pre-painted, so why would you need that? Very few instructions. What the hell? That's it. Not much. I mean, yeah, I'm a bit surprised. It seems kind of small, on the small side of things here. I don't know what scale it is, but assuming that Autobots, well, the size of vehicles, so they're not exactly Gundam sized. I don't know how big they are, but they're not that big. Yeah, everything comes pre-painted. That's quite nice. I'm probably going to spend more time admiring the handicraft here. Well, not handicraft. The paint job. Be careful. It's not ruin anything. Is this me being part of the problem? I don't know. There seems to be some kind of inner frame though. It has some vague Gundamish thing, like HD kit feels to it. I don't know. It's shown on the box like some kind of movements on the knees and stuff. So I'm looking a bit forward to that. Unless does it move? No, I don't think that moves. It doesn't slide like real great kits, but at least there's some. It's like some basic HG kind of things to it. It is fairly detailed, and of course it has back. It has a thing. It has some thickness to it. It has some waist. I don't need. Oh, you need the heads. The heads are in there, which is interesting. The heads. Well, there's two heads. Why do you need a face? I mean, this is like typical, I guess. This is why I feel this is a Japanese originally show. Like robots have faces and fingers and look humanoid. But yeah, we come with a stand. I don't think this thing can stand on its own, but we'll see. Right, fairly simple stand. Oh, detailed stand, kind of very detailed here. It's like a weird packaging. Like everything's like separated out. I guess there's some polycaps or not polycaps. Nope, it's just hands. I'm getting there's like just a part that's just hanging there. Yeah, interesting thing. I've never really had a kit like this. This is probably like aimed for like more beginners. I should have paid more attention. I do not know what's in the box until I open it. So what you're seeing here is the same time as me. And yeah, I was thinking this would be like a more complex kit because just looking at the appearance of it, these screenshots here like look like lots of small parts together, but actually no, it's just because it's already pre-painted. It's just like, yes, this here I thought this is the thigh. Oh, interesting technique here. Very, very high quality stuff. Let's put it this way. I need to try to get more Trumpeter stuff. There was like a 124 scale high in D I wanted to get from Trumpeter, but it's like almost impossible to find. They do seem to make like very decent quality stuff. Yeah, I need to try to get more of those. Yeah, there was like stuff like this is a bit like deceptive. They're Decepticons, not the actual Octobots here. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is supposed to be the thigh here. You'd think like this is like two parts and then the middle part is like joined together, but no, it's actually just like one part pre-painted. It's a bit deceptive, yeah. But yeah, this is more like it has some movement to it. We'll see how it builds. It says on the box you don't need nippers, but you do need nippers. There's no nipper required, meaning like you like just twist it off. Actually, let me try this with something of no consequence here. So if I do this, let's see how it looks. Yeah. Alright, so you can twist it off, but you will have nubs. I don't know if you can see this, but there are nubs on this thing. I think I'll need a lot of tools today. Try to get a bit closer. How does this look? Yeah, definitely you do need nippers for this if you want it to be as of good quality build. So you have like an Autobot and a Decepticon. I think these are the Autobots. Decepticons are a bit sharper. Okay. Why do they call the same Decepticons? I don't know. Are they trying to... I do not know why. A lot of it doesn't make sense. It does have like connecting bits here on the... Actually, I'll do that later. So let me just put this over there. I don't need a stand just now, but it is funny how you like have the heads here already pre-painted and just mounted on spikes. Well, not spikes, but basically pegs here. This is reminiscent of real grade, where you have parts already like how you have the advanced frames, kind of the same thing. It has the same feeling. Should I be using gloves to manipulate these things? I feel like you're not supposed to touch them with your fingers, but it's already. Oh, okay. It's like very detailed. It's nice. I mean, for the price, I guess it's kind of simple, but the quality, the build quality is like higher. At least, like the amount of detail here. So it's like very lots of small details on the part here. It's like not just a lump. So you don't actually have to like build this very tiny thing from a dozen different parts as you would a Gundam. All right, let's try to get started. So we start with A4, which is here. I guess this is the body. This is the runner A. So you definitely need nippers. Let's go about nippers here. Alright, so A4. Those are very thin sprues, but still, you can't. I don't think you'd be able to do that. And we'll see if it's actually. It might be just surface. It is surface painted, probably. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, it goes all the way through. Let's just get those nubs off here. Just to. Still a bit of a nub here. Most of the work will be preparing this. Let's rub it. Rub it without applying pressure. Yeah, I guess the base plastic is pink. And they did pay attention to where they're putting those sprues so that if it's a thing that is on a painted part here, painted section, it will be somewhat hidden. So you might need to apply a clear coat on this afterwards. Alright, so I could just pop everything off, I think. Or not, because this is not something I'm used to, so I'll just try to follow the instructions for now. This is A13. We'll see how the inner frame, if there is even an inner frame here. So A13 with some metallic tones to it. These aren't flashing. There's no flashing on this thing. Oh, it's a tiny bit. Or is this just a nub? Alright, so let's put this on here. Now A4, A13. Very small instruction sheets here. A35, A20, A22, A1. You will have it. The parts aren't like right next to each other. You'll have to like jump around a bit. A23, A35, which is it has wheels because it's a transformer, an Autobot really. So this goes here, and this goes there. A35, A20. This is a small scale though. The parts are small. It just feels like an SG kit just been shrunk down a bit. And then A22. 22. Where are you? No, these are the 22 and 23. Those are the shoulder things here. Alright. It's not too bad so far. 24, 22, 23. Yeah, this is that's all the body parts. That's all the parts you need for the chest here. Well, I mean, there's Gundams that have been designed like that. That have somewhat female shapes to them, and they're pink for no reason as well. So you might need some paint just to touch up some of these areas here. Just rub it gently. Try not to remove more paint than needed here. The base plastic is pink, so should be okay on this end. It's like it's nice how detailed it is. The finish is like somewhat glossy. Not sure if that's just paint or if it's just details. Okay, so A13 goes in this way in the back. Let's see how it fits here. Okay, it's a bit tight. You know what? Let's check if these... Yeah, they're metric. These will work. We'll see if this does anything or if it like makes anything worse. I just bevel this a little bit so you can fit in. There might be like some little bit of flashing on the edge here, like the that might prevent it from sliding in just right. So let's try this again. Yeah, maybe I should be wearing gloves for this because the paint might come off. Yeah, this is not a Gundam. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, okay, it is on the wrong way. That would explain it. There you go. Oh, you're even showing me. Okay, I guess I just read the instructions wrong here. Alright, so you press this properly here. Okay. And then on the back side here, you take this one. Let's see if it fits. Because, how easy is it to slide in? Not very. Just helping out a little bit here. There you go. Slides in just nice. And then E23. These are very simple shoulders. They're not so like so. And okay, hold up. Like this. This is meant to move. Yes, so it is a bit tighter fit here. The 3mm, let's see if it does work. Just bevel the entrance a little bit. Just so I could try to just go in a little bit easier. Just hold it like this. Goes like this. Press, suppose. This is not going in all the way. There we go. I think. I should have paid attention to what I'm doing here, but I mean the the instructions are kind of small, so kind of hard to figure out what is it we're doing. I think that is correct, and it is. Yeah, since it's part of small, it's kind of hard to hold on to. I'm kind of worried I'm gonna, like, my finger's gonna rub the paint off or something. Okay, so I think that's in. You kind of have to twist it a bit to get it to go in here. It has some little bit of motion here. Put this on here like this. Okay, easy enough. So now you take this part here, you put this on there. Actually, clean it up a little bit first. Yeah, you do need nippers for this thing. Don't pretend you don't. Just rub it. This is a very small part, so try not to remove more materials than you have to. The back here is silver. Yeah, you do need a little bit of paint to touch it up. This is no paint, no glue. I guess no glue I agree with, but you do, I mean, just to make it look better, you probably want a tiny bit of paint. So this goes on the back here. I guess you don't need paint here, but you need a dot of white here just to hide that little pink thing here. Alright, so we have, this is the channel for the things here, so I'm just pre-dual these a little bit so we have a better time assembling this. I don't know if there's like a coat of paint that's gonna be causing issues there. There we go. Slides right in. Probably, there we go, could fit better. There we go. Right. Maybe drill those holes a little bit more. Alright, you have a, I guess, a hex thing here on the back. That's for the, I'm assuming that's for the stand there, which we'll build in a second. Yeah, chest already. Look at that. Yeah, this is like a small model, so you can definitely display this like, the size of it is like designed for display in a, like you have a office, I guess you could put them there and be like, oh, look, I'm a nerd. So there's that. And this is like separate for no reason. It's like a, is this broken or is this is broken, is it not? Yeah, it's broken. There's a little break here. I don't think that's meant to be like that. I think, yeah. This has snapped. Well, we shall see. Let's see. This is going to be B8. C4, C3. These are C4, C3, A6. I mean, the screws are tiny, so there's that. So it means like it's not a lot of effort to clean. Rub it gently. There we go. So let's see if it's actually neat. I might need to glue this. So it goes like so. And goes in like so. Or maybe it's not broken? What? I don't know. I feel like this is not supposed to be like this. This is flexible and it seems like it's snapped. Okay, let's try and get this in here without... doesn't wanna. Yep, okay. I was talking about build quality, guess not. Because, okay, this is painted on, so the paint probably adds layers here, so yeah, it is breaking apart here. We'll see if I need to glue this on. Maybe a 4mm one will do. This is a bit dangerous, like very soft plastic here, and it is already broken in the box. I mean, I had this for a little while. When was this even made? I think not too long ago. There's no date on this thing. There's no date. $2021, I guess. So not too old, but I mean, there's some small parts in there, and one of them's already cracked. And it's supposed to fit this way, but I don't see this going in anywhere. Yeah, it's not working out. I need to see if this actually needs to move or something, or is it free moving, or can I just glue it in place, because I do not like how this is shaping out to be here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. Is this supposed to be like this? I guess. But I do not like it. Maybe I'm supposed to break it apart? I don't think so. Well, we're doing this live, so we'll figure it out as we go. This is too small, and yeah, definitely gonna be a problem. Also a problem here. It's like the paint adds a coat, some amount of thickness to it. Okay, so I can't really do anything about this one. Maybe I can do something about this thing here. Hopefully. I can kind of just shave this down a little bit. Not doing much, I guess. I'm trying to like reduce the size of this thing so kind of fit this thing, which definitely. Let me just try to get this coat of paint off. Well, it's gonna gum up my file here, so scrape it off a bit. It's twisting a little bit, so let's try this again. Yeah, still doing a thing. It's too wide, it's too big. Let's try cutting a slice off here. This even, yeah, this C4. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Not what I'm supposed to be doing, but this is where it's supposed to go, and it is definitely too big for this. Hopefully I'm not ruining this completely. Alright, let's try this again. Goes in this way. And a bit better. Okay. Try to push this in all the way. This is way too soft of a material. Alright, so we got something. What I would like to do is glue this down somewhat to this part here. But first I need to make sure it actually is supposed to go there. This is C3. This is softish material. So that's supposed to go there. Definitely going to be a problem here. An A6. I mean, I don't know if this counts even as Japanese kit. Huh. Okay, this is like the parts are very small, so it is very annoying. So this here seems to be. How's it even supposed to look like? So it is supposed to move a bit. It is supposed to be flexible, but I do not like how it broke there. It's not supposed to completely go in. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is anyway, I'm gonna. The hole is already reduced because I'm just gonna around here just polish this a bit. This doesn't have, I don't think this is supposed to I guess kind of twist a little bit. No, I guess it's not gonna. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just dot this here. Just let it sink for a bit. This is softer plastic, so I don't know how it's gonna behave. Okay, just let it. You know, this is a bit flexible. It is meant to be flexible, but I don't think it's meant to be broken. Just put a dot in there and just let it soak. Yeah, I don't think this is working, but I don't think it's actually gonna. I don't know if it's gonna work on this plastic. Is this polystyrene? I think it is. Maybe. I think this is different. I feel like the Japanese. Oh, that is ABS PVC. This might work. I don't know. It does work in ABS. It is sticking, I guess. So it's no longer moving. So I'm gonna try to get this on here without breaking anything. This is symmetrical, so there's no direction to it. Alright, so got this on here. Not exactly. So we can get this on there. And this one on here. This one is a problem fitting here. What I am going to do is, at the very least, put a dot of glue here. Just let that soak in there. That way it's like permanently fixed. And a dot here. A bit early for this, but if I don't do this, this whole thing is gonna collapse. Alright, so, and maybe a dot here. I don't think it's gonna move. And a dot there. And a dot here. So that should help it kind of stay in place. This was the hip. Way too much effort. Already broken parts. I was talking about the build quality and already kind of fails. I guess not a lot of interest for these kits, I guess. Alright. So you put these together like this with the thing here pointing forwards. So do not avoid putting pressure on these side things because they are already weak, and the hole here is kind of not big enough. Let me just widen this a little bit. These holes aren't metric, so I don't know. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Just like rub it a little bit here just to get like a smidge. Suppress on the bottom. Nope, still big. Still too big. Avoid. The problem is like the paint actually adds. It is pre-painted, which is, it looks good on paper, I guess, and from a distance. But once you actually have to build it, it's like you're gonna ruin it. And there we go. There we go. Avoid touching these side things here. Those are fragile like hell. Ah. Guess we're seeing the beginning of the back here. Okay. And harrowing so far. That wouldn't take too long, but apparently it is going to take a while. I don't know what else is broken here. Could be some other parts that are kind of messed up. I mean, this would have been nice, like 1.5 the scale of this, maybe with a harder plastic. This is PVC, it says. PVC and ABS, but it's kind of soft. Alright, left arm, right arm. Here's the C runner. Is there even a C runner? There's a C runner. No, it's B. Which one's C then? Oh, C. C1. Let's do C1 first. Let's do one arm at a time. This is a very soft plastic. That's what PVC is like in person. I don't really work with like PVC parts. And there's a, yeah, you do need nippers. Lives they are. And you will need some paint to like fix those bits and pieces that you have to slice off here and there. Alright, C1, A28. $28, 32, 34, 2. 28, 34, where's 34? Yeah, it's a bit all over the place. Well, I take back what I said earlier about maybe I should try to get more of these, but if the other ones are like this annoying to build, it probably hasn't been a very well received model kit. Or maybe I'm just not used to working with ABS. Not ABS, PVC here. It's ridiculously soft plastic here. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain. But then again, that layer of paint probably is gonna causing fit issues all over the place. Alright, so this is supposed to be, I don't think this looks like A28. This is not A28. What did I get? This is A28. Did I even get off? Alright, so A28 has some metallic kind of coating here. So it goes on to here. Is this symmetrical? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just bare bones here. It's like not even trying here. It's like there's no. It is less than HG. The only thing really is the fact that it comes pre-painted, and it is very small. So this is like a higher difficulty kit than it looks. Alright, so you press this together, so it kind of holds it, although not quite. Yeah. So you have multiple hands you can choose from, including an open hand, fist hand, and a gun hand here. So I'm gonna go with this one, 42 for now. A42, just slowly this in here, hopefully. These are very thin digits here, so you need to be careful you don't break them off. It's just a plain, simple right angle range of motion, nothing fancy about it. Given the size of this kit is like it is, that is pretty much all we can expect out of it. Alright, so let's do the other arm here. Yeah, I guess this is my first time actually working with PVC. They are used quite a lot for like figures and whatnot. Most Bandai kits are polystyrene and they are harder. PVC seems to be a bit squishy, and it just gums up so easily. Maybe it's just this particular kit. And there you go. A bunch of pages comes up. Yeah, you'll definitely need a little bit of paint to touch this up here and there. It's getting scratched up already. Right, so you hold it like this. Hold it like that. Press it in. And 39 should be there. All right. Okay. Didn't pre-drill any holes for the other one, so I'll do the same in this one, because you do not want hold up here. So, okay, this makes more sense. Just get this in there as far as it'll go. Did it have the same problem? Then here, there we go, very tight fit. Get the other hand. There we go. Two arms, kinda scrawny arms here, which, because it is it has features that definitely evoke certain things. Alright, so these are just the arms. Left leg and right leg. Let's see, let's see anymore. We need B. So B1. A32, which I think I got already. Yep. A32, A25, B5, which is this one. B5 over here, and what else? B4. And B6. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the parts off, because just to avoid mixing them up. These parts are kind of squishy and seem to be breaking easily. We don't want to take them apart and try again. Alright, so, and then we also need B6, blah, 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 blah. Do we need anything on the B11 and B10? B11, they are identical, so it doesn't matter which one we get. So the shins, and this is the knee, I think. It could be the reverse. I don't think anybody's gonna be watching this. Nobody is today. I guess the algorithm has forsaken me. Yeah, you definitely need nippers for these things, and all sorts of tools. If you want it to look like anything, well, it will look like something, but it's not gonna fit quite well. Alright, let's try this. B1, E25. E25 here. E25, E15. A15, which is this one. A16, A18. A24. Oh, it has a copyright thing. It's on 2020 apparently. I mean, at least the runner was printed in 2020. It's by Hasbro. It's distributed by different groups here. Alright, let's see here. This is actually the foot. Okay. Let's start with this. So, leg. Check for nubs. I don't think I have any. Alright, so A32, which is this thing, goes into this thing. Alright. Although, first you need to do alright. Goes on here. These are ABS parts, so they are a bit tight. And then you go in there. Right. That's the front. Yeah, this feels like the paint could easily get rubbed off. Oh, B5 and B5 goes up there. Seriously, nobody's watching the stream, which is kinda sad. Oh, I guess I had my run done. Okay, so like this. And alright, so probably would it be a good idea to glue this together so it doesn't escape anymore. Okay, so this one here, and then A15, which is this thing, goes into like this. Just give it a little twist here, so it fits nicely and easily. These are not moving parts, so should be okay. There we go. here. Alright, and these two go together. So the probably needs a little bit of a twist. There you go. Now, probably should have checked for nubs first. I mean, even if the nubs are quite small, they still will introduce gaps, I think. Yeah, there's a little bit of horizontal expansion here and there. And you can always just a quick rub here, rub it here. Or I can glue this together once we're done. And here, it's simple assembly, but I don't know. And this one goes here. There's the foot. Oddly enough, shouldn't there be something on here? I feel like there's something missing on here. Nope. That's actually how the foot looks. It looks like there should be something on this part, but there's not. So then we just put this and this together. Oh, actually the other way around. Just pre-drill these a little bit. Okay. Hold up. I think the wrong one. I feel like I got the wrong one here. That can't be right. Yeah, it's probably the wrong one. B6, not beef. Okay, 6 and 9 do add a little bar so that we know which one it is. Those are like confusing numbers there. Yeah, I guess this is not gonna get. I wonder if there's like some thing where like Hasbro is like, nope, you cannot show these people. It is forbidden. That's why nobody's seeing my stream right now. He's always doing okay, guess not. Alright, so there we have a leg, kinda, with a foot, with some range of motion, kind of a knee joint here. Now this here goes on to this part here. Nope, pink one goes up here. So make sure it's tight, nice and tight. So that actually blocks it from going excessively in the wrong direction. Alright, that's a bit okay, I suppose. Yeah, bit of a stumpy leg area. Ah, right, so we need a A36 and a 30. Okay, so goes like this, goes like that, goes in this way. Oh, it's actually the front. Okay. Try to press it. Does it? It wiggles a little bit, but I guess it's fine. Is it supposed to click? I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to click on this thing. Yeah, it's supposed to click on this, but I think it's it is not clicking. So go as deep as you can. Same with this thing. Press and yeah, it's not clicking. I mean, it should. It is not clicking. Well, guess I can't really do anything about it. I guess that's the most I can do with it. It's supposed to like go in a little bit further, but I think this thing is kind of preventing it, and I don't want to keep forcing it. Good. Well, that's the gist of it, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Hold up now. Do this a little bit here. I mean, it should be able to like click all the way like to here. We need to pre-fit this, I guess. So, actually like so, and so. It's like very slightly. And okay, so we're holding it like this. It should go like this. And if I press it, hopefully without, there you go. It clicked. Now, yeah, it needs a little bit of. Not as short stumpy like, but she's okay. Kinda like him like that. Does this? Nope. You do not have an ankle that moves this way, just forward and backwards. Alright, so let's keep going. Haven't had such a lonely stream since I started. Like nobody's there, nobody's watching, which is a bit sad. That was all the bees. And then do all the other parts there. This one as well. Let's just get the other pieces while we're here. Or there's not any left. Did I accidentally post this as unlisted? Because it has the word Transformers in the title. Is copyright stuff. If someone wants to just like build a Transformers replica, I guess it gets the same treatment. I don't know. There's all the whole A around here, so all the parts all over the place. Let's try to get our bearings here. And the rest is just Alright, so let's do this. So same deal as before, just ahead of time I'm just gonna do a little bit of work on this thing. Okay, so this one goes here, this thing goes there. Hold it like so. This is a right leg, and yeah. 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 Hold up. Hold like this. Goes like so. And oh, it is not going in. What the hell? It is supposed to go in like this. Oh, this nub here actually. So you do need tools to clean these up because it will not fit otherwise. Or still, the hell. Let's try again. So, hold it like that. This is going on the wrong way. That's why. And still even. No, it is correct. What the hell am I looking at? So, did I put the other leg completely wrong then? Hold it like this. Or is it actually the other way around? And is the instruction bugged? Maybe. Most possibly. Because it shouldn't. Let's try this. It has to fit somehow. Or is this completely the wrong part? No, no, it fits like this. Okay. Fits here. So this should be here. What the hell was it doing though? Alright, so there. And then this one goes here. Press it in there. I'm gonna do this one already because I don't want to be pressing on parts that are gonna be goes the other way. Try to make this butchy. There we go. It butchies. Just need to like sand down this part for whatever reason, because otherwise it will not. It definitely will not go in all the way. All right, so. But so far, okay, so then this here goes on to there. And it's on to here. This one and that one goes together. Just create all these holes. Come on. This one goes on here. Let's make sure you get these small things there. One goes on there for no reason. His feet are kind of, I guess they are the kind of like internal parts just hanging out, I guess. That's why. Alright, so then this here should go there, but do not have enough space. I think I got this on the wrong end. That is why. Just stab it and twist it. Stab and twist. There we go. So this is supposed to go here. This knee's kind of loose though. For some reason. Create all these holes to make sure it fits easily. I don't want to deal with there we go. And whatever reason, like this one's a bit loose. Alright, so then this one here. Okay. Should fit like this. There you go. Easy enough. And then this one goes where? Here. Alright, there we go. And finally, if you're joining us, please subscribe. It will help me out. You know the drill. Oh look, nobody's there. Nobody can subscribe, right? And there we go. Is it because I trimmed my nails? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. My Samsung or something. The video quality horrible. Alright. Okay, so where are we now? So we have to do those weird back things, which are... well, they're back things. Propulsion systems, I guess? She does have back. So, let's see. So it should be, let's make sure we get all these. There's a little bit of a nub here. You take this one or whichever one you want. I guess this one's fine. And then you put this middle piece here, I guess. Kinda, sorta. And you just slap in some pink stuff on it. Whichever way it fits. This should fit just like this. And the other one fits the other way around. Alright. Yeah, probably need some cement here. Yeah, just needs a Well, it's a bit, the fit is a bit weird, but I'm gonna just pre-drill these a little bit because I feel like these might be causing some fit issues here. So put this and this together. Probably need some cleaning of the parts here. Yeah, I might need to take it apart and just like clean up any nubs, which is probably like making these not fit as they should. Let's see if this one's a little better. Oh, no, it is the same. Okay, we have the back things, I guess. So now we assemble the thing. Oh wait, the mask. So you can pick between normal head and battle mask. I'm just gonna go with battle mask because her eyes are creeping me out. Alright, we have a bunch of heads on spikes here. So let's start with the legs. So this one goes here until it clicks. Same here on this side till it clicks. So she does have quite a bit of a thing on the back. She has some width, I guess. She's a short stack, you could say. Well, not even stack, but she's short. Oh, there's a Autobot thing on her thing here. Badging. Oh, she does kind of hold. If you're joining us and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This has been a very lonely stream. Nobody's been watching. And then this one goes on here. There you need let's see how it looks without the, and there we go. Okay, might be a guy, I don't know. Let's not be making assumptions on gender here. So these are the wings, I guess, for propulsion. Let's try not to break anything when we put these on. These are a bit of a tight fit. Yeah, probably should have. Let me just try to get this off without breaking anything. And just pre-drill these a little bit. Because it's probably fitting on something with paint on it, so the paint adds a layer of yeah, this is not working out. The paint adds a little like thickness to the part there, so it will be a bit harder to yeah, so I'm just gouging it out here. No ceremony. No. Alright, so let's try this. Well, it's not any better, but we tried at least. So let's carefully, without putting pressure on the other parts, which would be bad if we broke something now. Alright, so there you go. Arcee. I don't know what the scale for this thing is. But this is how it looks. You have a gun, which it has a gun hand and stuff. So let's make the stand. We do have the base. Well, the base. We do have part of it done. This is a very uninteresting stream, I guess. Nobody's staying to watch. Maybe they are watching, but nobody's saying anything. Am I being silently judged? Alright, so this is for the Autobot thing here. Let's see. Stand. This is 2 and then 3. I don't know how many there are of these. Alright, I think that is all we're doing for now. So you do this one and this one. You might need pliers to be able to press these together. Okay. And then this hexagonal thing goes on here. One goes on there. Just press it together like so. It has like, I mean, you could potentially put a screw on here to kind of hold it in place, but you don't have to. Absolutely. Seems like there's an indication here that you could. Alright, so then you can just put this on here for whatever reason, and then you can just try not to break anything. Okay. This goes in the back. You do have a little range of motion here. Put the wrong arms on the wrong side. Let's get these arms off. Arm goes here. It's a very small kit, and yeah, the range of motion is kind of limited. I mean, it has knee motion, I guess, which is fine. I haven't watched that series, so I have no idea, like, what is it I'm looking for? Is there anything special about it? It's just a figure of an Autobot. Let me just get you off this. So, stand, done, everything done. Time for the review, I guess. The Arcee thingy here. This is from, I guess, Bumblebee, which may have been a different series from I don't know. I haven't watched it. It may have been like on some streaming platform or something. But basically, you have this character here, Arcee, which I do not know. Might be a new intro because a new character here. It's supposed to be like some kind of movement to the shoulder here, joint, but it is not. Oh, it does move a little bit, just a tiny bit up and down. That's a very slight, and these keep popping off. Yeah, you can move the shoulders in and out a little bit, but you're more likely to pop the whole thing off. So the inside parts, the black parts are ABS, and like painted parts are PVC. I'm a bit worried about the paint coming off. Yeah, because it's ABS, like the joints are kind of hard to move. So what can I say? It's very small. I don't know what scale it is, but it is definitely small. This is it says 8+ on the box. 8 years old plus, but I don't think so. This is like It's required some like adult applying force on this to get it to kind of fit together. Some of these parts are very tight because it's ABS. The fit is kind of difficult. ABS being ABS. So it has limited range of motion. The main selling point being not selling point, I guess. The the reason you bought this obviously is because of how it looks on the box, which is kind of a bit deceptive because it is a Decepticon in disguise. You cannot. Can you? I don't think you can. Can you even? I don't think you can do that. Yeah, I mean, it's what is shown on the box. You can't really replicate, I feel. Barely. So she has kind of a white caboose. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's the reason you're here. That's the reason I'm here. Okay, so it comes with a head shop pre-painted. All the various spots are pre-painted. I mentioned this. Just kind of concerned I might peel off over time. It says on the box that it doesn't require glue, which is not entirely true. There are some parts that were broken. For example, this hip thing here came broken, and these are the PVC parts are kind of soft and seem to like break easily, or like they are kind of fragile. I feel this had snapped in one part, and I had to glue it in there. I don't know how well plastic cement is gonna hold with PVC, but it's in there. There were some fit issues all over the place, like the leg things didn't quite fit the way it's supposed to do. Had to like kind of sand some parts because the parts are painted actually add like a little layer around the parts, and if you're trying to fit like a painted peg into a hole, the paint will add a little. It'll make it a bit harder for it to fit, so you have to either pre-drill the hole or like remove the paint off the peg. Again, not a huge range of motion. This is a very brain-dead simple kit. Took a bit too long. An hour or something, like an hour and a half to build. The most of it is just like cleaning the parts. It says it doesn't require nippers, which is a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. You do require nippers for this thing. Because if you try to, I mean, you don't require it, but it's going to look much better. And you also need like something to like sand down, like a file or something. Definitely to like sand down those nubs and there's parts that need to be sanded down and scraped and bored, and all sorts of like adjustments need to be made. This is I thought it was going to be a high quality. I mean, it looks high quality on the runners. Once you like get into actual building the parts, it's the fit is kind of, it's hard on your fingers. Let's put it this way. It's like difficult. You have to like press and push and do all sorts of things, and given you're applying lots of force on it, and these are very small parts, they're very thin, ABS or not. ABS can shatter, not exactly shatter, but it can like snap if you like stress it too much. So yeah, you can, if you like trying to press these tiny parts together, and you can accidentally break the joints there. I mentioned like one of these that are broken, kind of like if you're trying to push these and they won't fit, and you already have assembled a bunch of stuff, you can actually too much force and it's just like crushes everything, or like crushes it distorts things irreversibly. I mean, it's a thing. I don't think it's worth the money if I've paid for this. I was gonna buy the other ones if I was able to, but I guess it's basically clickbait or bait on the box here. This is bait. It baits you into like buying this. Oh, this is an interesting shape. Let's get it. 2022 it says 2020. Yeah, you know. I think the kit is like either 2021 is around that time. So it is fairly recent. Well, it is from some new Transformers show, I guess. So you don't need necessarily to... Oh, you don't need to put it on the center hole either. You can put it on the other hole. Alright, so... I'll just put you here. So you can basically have this on a desk. That's because it is small. We can have it on a shelf, I guess. Where else we can put it on a shelf? So like this, and I don't know if you can put the you can store the extra heads, I guess, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if you can do this. So cut this and cut this. This is like shavings falling all over the place. Head on a spike here. And we'll just maybe all the way down here. See if it fits on here. I can kind of store this on this little thing or not. So I'm gonna do this. Just gonna trim this because I just want to store this extra head. You come with two heads, so it's either the battle mode head or the normal head, which has those creepy blue eyes looking at you. So I'd rather have the visor down. There you go. Head on the spike on the floor here. So I'm just gonna leave you here. Because it's ABS, it bounces. Yeah, it bounces. It is not the... Like if you try to move ABS, it tends to have like some... It just bounces back essentially. It's not a very smooth motion. So yeah, there you go. Transformers, Bumblebee, Arcee. Not a great kit. It's just a figure for display. You can pose it, pause it, whatever. Pose it in a few ways. I have a gun here, which I don't know what to do with. There's a mixture of parts. Gonna have to figure out where to put these. There's a Autobot logo. I guess this stand is standard for these things here. Put the head on the spike down there. If you swap the heads. But yeah, it's a thing. It exists. It's bait essentially. They baited you to like buy this. And it's not as impressive in person. I expect it to be a little bit bigger. It is tiny, minuscule. How big is this? Very small. Less than 4 inches. How many centimeters is that? I have a ruler anywhere. Okay. Alright, so this is about 9 centimeters tall. How many inches? 2, maybe 3 inches tall. So it's not very big. Kind of disappointed. I mean, initially I was like impressed by the fact that it was all painted on the runners, but it is not as... It is kind of it's a meh build. The experience was kind of meh. There was some few frustrating parts, some few scary parts where parts were broken. I mean, it all fits together nicely, but that's mostly because there's very few parts and there's not much. There's fewer places where it could like go wrong, I guess. Although it has gone wrong in a few places. You mentioned the hip there inside is actually broken, had to be glued into place. these little flaps here. But yeah, it's a bit shorter than I mean, it's a bit stouter, I guess, not just shorter. But I guess the stumpy legs are okay. We're okay with stumpy legs. Yeah, there you go. Arcee. I'll just leave this here. Nobody watched. I guess this was a kind of very uninteresting. Nobody really cares about Transformers. They don't like it. I'll probably be doing Gundam again. I think that was the only Transformers kit I had anyway. I only bought it because, of course, bait. So, yeah, if you're watching this, and do subscribe. I usually do Gunpla and Japanese plastic models. So, yeah. There we go. I'm going to leave this here. I don't know how the focus is for this. I'm gonna give it a more of a clickbaity. You can't even look up, can you? Nope, you cannot. And there we go. I'm just gonna leave it here. Alright, that'll do it. I'll just leave this here, and yeah. See you guys later. Subscribe, give it a like, give it a drill, the usual.